I don't care if F-Zero is the same. Just make a freaking F-Zero game, Nintendo. Make me an F-Zero game. Okay, so the latest news from Nintendo is finally they are re-releasing or bringing over to the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack F-Zero X, originally launched in 1998 for the N64. And we finally get to play it again. This is pretty much like the main reason why I was so hyped and so positive about the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack, coming to Nintendo Switch with the inclusion of the N64 games, because they showed that they would finally be bringing an F-Zero game to a modern console. Okay, I know it's not a brand new one. I know it's not a brand new game, but, it's F-Zero, and I'm a massive fan of F-Zero. So Nintendo have just released a new trailer that's like 40 seconds long. You're probably seeing it right now. And F-Zero is finally coming to the Switch. And I'm a massive F-Zero fan. I mainly played GX on the GameCube, which came out in 2003. And then also I have this one, F-Zero GP Legend, which came out in 2003 as well on the Game Boy Advance. So it's been a long time coming, okay? Those two games, GX and GP Legend, are the ones that I mainly played. I didn't have an N64, so I never really got to play F-Zero X, but I've seen videos of it, and I've always wanted to play it, but because I didn't have an N64, well, I never got to play it. But now I'm going to, and I'm going to be able to use my N64 wireless controller for the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack, and it's coming out on March the 11th. So that's this week. Like, that's literally in a few days, literally like 3 days. So I'm super hyped to play this. And as much as I'm excited that this is coming to, Nintendo Switch Online, it kind of makes me a little bit disappointed because it's been 18 years since the last game, which was another Game Boy Advance game, right, for F-Zero. And they've just dropped it, like, entirely. There's been nothing about F-Zero for 18 years, basically. And that makes me so sad because I really love that style of gameplay. If you're a fan of like Wipeout or all those like crazy, fast, like racing games with spaceships and stuff, that's exactly what F-Zero is if you're not aware of it. And they are so fun. They're so high, like intense, high octane, like, they're just so good. And you will not want to miss playing out on this one because it's just so much fun. And what they're doing is they're bringing online multiplayer. Like, what? Online multiplayer and split screen as well. So I'm just all over this. I'm going to be jumping on it on day one. I was expecting them to do what they've done before, where it says like, next month we'll be bringing this game. No. They're like, in 3 days, you can play this game. So it's kind of good that they started to ramp up like the releases, because we've just had like Majora's Mask and stuff like that like come to NSO, and it's, it seems to be a little bit more frequent now, right? Instead of the sort of like 1 or 2 months wait for a game, they seem to be rolling them out every like sort of 3 or 4 weeks, and that's way more frequent than I was expecting, and I love that. Like, I really do. Like, I'm so happy. But of course, F-Zero is the one that I've been waiting for the most. It's my most anticipated N64 game to come to the pass. And yeah, I'm biased, okay? I am biased. And I haven't even played this one yet, because like I said, I played the GameCube one and the Game Boy Advance one more than any. I really hope that they are tracking how many people are playing these games, like specific games, and I really hope that everyone, all of you, go and play this F-Zero X game on the N64 like service if you have the expansion pass, because I want Nintendo to see like, okay, maybe there's more interest in this franchise than we realize, right? Because they've previously stated the reason why they don't want to make F-Zero games is because we've done everything we can do. We can't bring anything new to the table. Who cares? Like, you've made Mario Kart games like forever, and yeah, okay, there's something new to the table. There's always a new mechanic, but they're all the same. It's just Mario Kart. I don't care if F-Zero is the same. Just make a freaking F-Zero game, Nintendo. Like, seriously, like, what are you doing? Like, even if you just HD remastered and ported the GameCube one, then fine. Like, I'm cool with that. I'd be so up for that. But I want a new one. I want, like, modern F-Zero. And I know this has turned into a bit of a rant rather than like, yay, it's coming to N64 service. It's more like, Nintendo, make me an F-Zero game. Okay? That's what I want. I want an F-Zero game, a new one, right? Okay? This is gonna tide me over. I'm happy. It's taken them like 22 years to bring this over. That's cool. That's fine. But it's been 18 years since the last one. Give me a new one, all right? Anyway, you should all go and play this game. It's the hottest news for me. F-Zero X from the N64 is coming to N64 service on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack, March the 11th in 3 days. Online multiplayer, split screen multiplayer. Just do it. Just do it. And if you do have Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass, or you want to see some more about it, then maybe click this video just here, because there may be a chance that Nintendo may bring more consoles, maybe like the GameCube, to Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. So if you want to see more about that, click this video right here. Just do it. Just do it. Why are you not watching this video right now? Just click it.